Hey guys, so I'm going to try another reading vlog. Oh, I hate it when I start out that way. It sounds so stupid. Let's not start with hey guys because I don't even know you people. Hello, my name is Megan, which I always forget to say, and I got a new phone. So I wanted to see how the camera looked. This is the iPhone 12 Pro or something. Anyway, I just wanted to see. There's so many cameras. Well, there's three of them, and I don't even know which one to look at. So I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the right one. I'm just going to pick one and stare at it. Anyway, so I thought I would do a reading vlog because I haven't done one in a while and I also haven't been reading. So I thought maybe this would motivate me to actually do that. It is currently Tuesday night, which is, a great time to start a weekly vlog because why not? Clearly Tuesday is the beginning of the week. Anyway, I have started a book. I did start reading this random book that I got for school. So I've been making a lot of videos for my school library, for our English teachers, like basically sort of like book talks, but like really short ones, like 30 seconds to a minute, just to give a really brief synopsis so that they can show the kids a bunch of them. And then I also am doing these little things called First Chapter Fridays. Oh, sorry, where I read the first chapter of a book. And of course, I can't put that on like YouTube or anything for copyright reasons, but the teachers can show it to their classes. And one of the books I picked out for a book talk was this one called I'll Be the One by Lila Lee, because it was one of our brand new books. And it was a romance and it just sounded kind of cool and fun. And I convinced myself to start it. This is nothing I would ever read. So I know you guys don't know me super well, but I only read like fantasy books. I definitely don't read romance novels that are like about teens wanting to do K-pop competitions. That is not my thing. In fact, my husband was judging me a little bit and he's like, "Who are you? Are you proud of that? Are you proud that you're reading this book?" But I picked it because it was very colorful. It looks like ice cream. It just looks so happy and fun. And then on the inside, it has the little blurb in various colors. I don't know if you can see that there, but I thought that was just really fun. So I was like, I'm just going to read this because it's about a girl who is overweight and she wants to be a K-pop star. But it's really hard to get into that industry if you are overweight. And she faces some, it says there's highly fat phobic beauty standards of the Korean entertainment industry. But her mother also thinks that she needs to lose weight and I think she's like a plastic surgeon or something like that. So she's kind of all about appearances too. And anyway, she goes to this competition that is both for singing and dancing, and she tries out for both because she's really good at both. She makes it in for both singing and dancing, and so does this guy who is like a celebrity, kind of like an Instagram celebrity person, and he's on like a reality show or something, and he makes it in. So everybody, like the media, is all following him. And she could care less about this guy, but I guess there's going to be some sort of romance, of course, between them. And yeah, this is not like anything I would ever read. So actually, I don't even know. I'm not quite sure. But it's different. It's different for me for sure. The one thing I don't like so far is that I'm 100 pages into this book and it's only like 330 pages or something like that. But I'm basically a third of the way through this thing and nothing's happened so far that's not basically already been told to me in the little blurb here or the synopsis in the front. And I'm just like, that the synopsis should just get me wanting to read it, not tell me what's going to happen in the first 100 pages. Or is it just that slow moving that nothing's happening? I don't know. But that's my biggest complaint, is that I don't have any desire to keep going because I've just not been that interested. But I am going to keep going with it. But then sometimes I think, but I have such limited time to read. Do I really want to read a book that's not very good? But it also is taking me less than a minute per page to read this. So compared to like Middle Game, the last main like big book that I read, which took me about a minute per page. And then some books like The Way of Kings that I, gave up on was taking me like 3 minutes per page. So I'm thinking that I can at least get through this fast. So I guess I'll keep reading it. I also cannot wait to keep reading the Daughter of Smoke and Bone sequel, Days of Blood and Starlight. There we go. So hopefully I'll get to start that again soon, but I've got to start reading and got to get off YouTube, which honestly, I only watch when I'm, like getting ready and stuff like that. It's not like I'm just sitting here staring at my phone. So I've just not had any downtime at all because I am working virtually now. And in the evenings I go to school and work in the library some. And just between everything that's been going on, I had some friends visiting and stuff that I just haven't had no time to read at all. So I would like to start reading again. I'm going to have to resort to audiobooks. I am still listening to The Count of Monte Cristo. So I'm going to keep going with that. It's really slow moving and boring right now. It's not good, but you know, it's a classic, so I'm going to get through it. Maybe I should have gotten the abridged version. So I'll keep trying to update you guys, and hopefully maybe I'll figure out which camera to stare at next time. So I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, so I wanted to give you a quick reading update, and also I have a puppy. Can you see her? Oh my gosh, she's so adorable. Hi. I got Ella. She's not actually a puppy. She just looks like a puppy. Everybody thinks she's a puppy, but she's actually about 6 years old. So anyway, me and Ella just chilling here. This is Ella. Say hi to the camera. No? Okay. Anyway, I've already given up on that book I started the other day, the I'll Be the One. I don't even know why it's called that. Why is it even called I'll Be the One? Anyway, I gave up on it because I was like, I have so limited time to read. Why would I want to read a book that's not really very good? And have no interest currently in continuing. So giving up on that one. I'm back to the Diviners. I know we're all surprised, right? Like I kept saying for months I'd get back to this. I read this in like May, maybe June, and I'm over halfway done. I read about 50 pages last night, really got back into it. Still love the writing style. It is so good. I don't have to tell you guys that because I know a lot of you have already read this book, but it is so good, and I'm hoping to read all 4 of them. I don't know if it's a series that I would binge though. It's not one that I'm like, oh man, I have to read them all back to back to back or anything like that, but I do want to read them at some point. So I'm going to continue on with the Diviners. I'm going to go walk on the treadmill. Got to keep this baby moving here because I've read a lot about that too, about, you know, shorter labor and stuff and the better shape you're in and all this. So anyway, I'm really obsessed now with making sure to move a lot and do the elliptical and the treadmill. So I'm going to go and do that, and I'm going to read while I walk. So that's been my new thing lately. But all right, say goodbye to Ella. Oh, okay, she's done. Alrighty, talk to you guys later. Bye. Well, welcome back. It's just me and Ella here, as you can see. Oh my gosh, you would think that we just don't give her any attention at all, but I just took her for a walk. I don't know what she wants from me. What do you want from me? What is it? Don't you lick me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's Friday, sort of evening, afternoonish. I finally finished work. I'm done. I only have a little bit of schoolwork to do this weekend, and I'm so excited because I'm actually going to get time to read this weekend, and I'm going to relax this weekend. And it's the first time in about 2 or 3 weeks that I've had any time to do that. So I made myself some strawberry lemonade. It's like this packet of stuff that you just pour in it, but it's made with stevia, so, and like erythritol and stuff. So I feel like it's definitely less bad than like the other fake sugars, and it's not real sugar. Oh, I'm just so thirsty all the time now. So, okay, reading wise, oh wait, and I gotta tell you my other exciting news. I'm gonna go get a massage here in about an hour, so I'm just gonna read until then. I'm gonna get a massage, which is gonna be amazing because my back has been hurting, I guess, with my ribs moving around and everything with the baby. It's bad. So I'm gonna get a massage. It's gonna feel great. And then we have a Dairy Queen that's really close to my massage place. So I'm gonna go to Dairy Queen and I'm gonna get that new Snickerdoodle Blizzard because it's like Snickerdoodle cookie dough or something, which sounds amazing. So I'm gonna stop and get one of those. Very healthy, I know, for the baby. I'm gonna finish this book. I'm hoping to finish it today. So this is how far I am. My students had left Post-it notes in there from last year, so because I did it for book club. So I just have left the Post-it notes as my bookmark. I'm on page 448 out of, I believe, 578. So I have 130 pages left. It is less than a minute per page, so it should take me less than 2 hours to read this. So I'm very excited because I'm really, really enjoying this book. It is so fast to read and it is so immersive. Like, even if you don't like the Roaring 20s, because I don't care about New York in the 1920s. I'm not much of a historical fiction sort of person, but it's so good. It really puts you into it, and the characters seem so real. Like, the dialogue seems so real, and I feel like the author did a lot of research to like learn about this time period and how they would have talked and dressed and what they would have done. But it's so fast moving, and one thing I love about it is the dialogue. It's just very like, the story moves mostly through the dialogue, so I find myself kind of skimming over any paragraph that's not dialogue, honestly, and that's worked for me so far. I don't think I've really missed too much. So anyway, highly recommend. It's a great book. Check it out. Like I said, there are 3 sequels to this book. So I know the series just wrapped up pretty recently with the 4th book. So I'm going to definitely read all of them, I think, unless they go downhill or anything, but everybody seems to like them. And I think I will pause between each one just so I don't get burned out. And when I finish this one tonight, then the rest of the weekend, I'll probably finish reading. I just need to finish all the things I've started before I start any new ones. So I think I'm going to finish the Daughter of Smoke and Bone sequel, Days of Blood and Starlight. I can never remember what it's called. And then once again, take a break and then read the third one later. So the next like young adult book I want to read is that one called Seven Deadly Shadows, because it just sounded so cool. So we'll see if I get around to that at any point. But those are my weekend reading plans, in addition to just chilling, getting a massage, getting the Snickerdoodle Blizzard. Oh, and putting up Christmas decorations. So I will take you along and I will show you the process of us putting away all of our fall stuff and setting up our Christmas decorations. So fun weekend. But all right, talk to you later. Bye. All right, guys, I just had to show you I am actually reading. It's happening. I am finishing the Diviners right now. I am on page 496 out of 578. So I am going to finish it tonight. It's happening. It only takes less than a minute per page to read this because you can see there's really not that many words on each page because of the margins are, you know, kind of huge. And anyway, I've also got, look at that, Crackling Fire. I tried to find a Christmas edition, but there wasn't one. Oh well. Also, right there, PlayStation 4 sitting there, because my husband got a PS5. So now I'm going to be really distracted because I'm going to get to play the PlayStation. Anyway, also I've been distracted because I've been watching Vampire Diaries, and it's so convenient just to sit here and watch it. We'll talk more about Vampire Diaries later, though. I have to tell you about that. That's a story. But anyway, I'm going to go and I'm going to finish reading this book right now. Wish me luck. Bye. Well, guys, I'm back for another update. I've honestly not read very much. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't find time to read like ever, and it's really sad. It's bumming me out. But I did want to show you some Christmas stuff. So as you can see here, let me show you this. We have some Christmas decorations up. I love this. It's so pretty. We saw it in a store and we literally just had to have it. And we have not done much else, so we still need to get more Christmas decorations. But I'll also show you my tree. Ignore the ladder. But I'm so excited about my Christmas tree in the kitchen. So let me turn on the light so you can actually see it. So it is tall and skinny, but it has this amazing hat, but all the ornaments on it are food themed. So we have like cupcakes and hot dogs and bacon. My favorite one might be the avocado toast, because how funny is that? We have French fries and banana split. I think that's what that is. Tacos, a cookbook, s'more, lasagna, pretzels, hamburgers. This one was huge. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just stuck it on the bottom. Turkey. I don't know what this is. What is this? Is this caviar? I don't know, but then what's the green thing? I don't know what that is. An ice cream bar over here. There it is. Donuts. There's a couple different donuts. Another hamburger, some watermelon, and a bunch of these little things throughout. So I was just so happy with my little tree. It just sort of fits right there nicely in the corner. There's me working from home with that in the background as well. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do some Christmas decorating, but I've not gotten a chance to read. Let's hope that I go finish the Diviners so that tomorrow at the end of this weekly vlog, I will at least have finished one book. So we'll see. So this is the end of the vlog. I just wanted to wrap it up and tell you pretty much just a little recap of what I read for the week. It wasn't great, but it was a start. So I also want to show you some of my little Christmas decorations, and you can see the reindeer probably back there. So that's why I'm sitting here. So I read 100 or so pages of this book, I'll Be the One, and it's the one I gave up on because if I'm not just loving it, then like why would I continue to read it? I felt like the first 100 pages is they were exactly what was in the synopsis. So there was nothing new. There was nothing interesting. I was like, well, I already knew all this was going to happen. So I didn't care. So that's where I was at. So I feel like authors are going to have to be more careful with what they put in that synopsis, because this happens to me a lot where I'm like, okay, nothing new has happened yet. Okay, the next book I did finish last night. I finished The Diviners. It finally happened. This book was so good, and I cannot wait to read the second one. I don't know. I'm really divided here. I don't know if I should just go straight into reading the second one, or if that'll get like too much of this, because I know the second one's a huge book as well, and I know there's 4 of them, or if I should like wait a little bit and read something else in between and then come back to this, but like I really want to read this. So I don't know. What do you guys think? So maybe when I'm at school today, I'll pick up the sequel, because I know we have several copies. I don't know. I'm pretty intrigued. I might pick up the sequel. I was going to start reading the Daughter of Smoke and Bone sequel. Well, not start reading. I'd already started it. I was like 150 pages in, but I only want to read this right now. So shouldn't I read this if I want to read this? Okay, now I've already convinced myself. I'm going to get this one at school tonight and read this one. So this book, if I had to give it a star rating, I mean, I would probably give it 4 stars. It was really, really good. I highly recommend it to anybody, not just people that read young adult. Like this could even be like an adult novel, because it was so good. The writing style was amazing. I'll talk more about it in my actual review, but or my monthly wrap up, which so far only consists of this and it's like halfway through November, but Thanksgiving break is coming up and we do have the whole week off pretty much. We are kind of working virtually Monday and Tuesday. But I should be able to get quite a bit of reading done next week. I definitely want to do another weekly reading vlog, because this has been really fun, and I think it does keep me on my toes a little bit more and forces me to read some stuff. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this. I have also got to stop watching so much Vampire Diaries. So I loved Vampire Diaries when it was on. It was like one of my favorite shows ever of all time. And I rewatched it, I don't know, years and years ago. It has been a long time. And something got it into my head the other day that I should rewatch it. And then Reagan from Peruse Project, if you watch her channel, she started rewatching it. And I was like, oh, I can rewatch it too. So I decided that's what I was going to start watching. So I've watched 4 episodes here just in the last couple of days. I watched like literally 3 episodes on Sunday and 1 episode this morning while I was getting ready. I'm actually getting ready to start work right now. It's very early in the morning. Anyway, so yeah, I'm watching Vampire Diaries again, and right now it's like just the kind of high schooler drama, boring, stuff. But then I know it gets into like the crazy, everything gets nuts. Like everybody's like, there's original vampires and everybody's something, a werewolf or a witch or whatever. And I never did finish the show. I think I watched a couple episodes of the last season, but it just wasn't the same. So anyway, I don't want to give away any spoilers for it in case you haven't seen it, but you should totally watch Vampire Diaries because it's amazing and it's all on Netflix. So that's going to be a while because it's 8 seasons. So the baby's probably going to be born. I'm probably still going to be watching Vampire Diaries. But anyway, alrighty. So that is a wrap up, and I will see you guys later. Bye.